Alright, hey guys, it's me again, and today we're going to talk about deadly maneuvers for the Magnus. And in case you guys don't know what it does, it's on dodge, you gain 400% headshot critical chance for your next 2 shots. And this mod drastically changes this weapon, but I'm not sure if it's for the better. So normally the Magnus is a spam cannon for the most part. It shoots really fast, has a bit of recoil, but with this mod equipped, you kind of want to pace your shots more and be more accurate. Now for my Destiny players out there, it's kind of like a reverse Luna's Howl. So with Luna's Howl and Not Forgotten, you'd get 2 headshots in a row and then you would be rewarded with a bonus, and that bonus would be critical damage regardless of where you hit the enemy, and it'd also make the enemy's hitbox bigger, but it would only last for 1 shot. Though in the past the bonus used to be just a ridiculous amount of damage after those 2 headshots in a row. With the Magnus, you immediately roll to get the bonus, but it only applies to headshots, and the mod doesn't do anything for you if you hit body shots. Same thing goes for if you miss. Now, luckily, activating this mod is pretty lenient. There's no like weird requirements like you have to be on the ground or something. You can activate it in the air, right? And you can even refresh it in the air or on the ground. However, you cannot have more than 2 bonus shots. Also, for those of you who are curious, the mod is not equipable on the Magnus. So you can see it would be like right here, but it's not there. It's only available on the single Magnus. So I'm not sure if this is DE's way of teasing like a Magnus Prime coming soon, but that would be greatly appreciated. Now here's the build I'm running. It's a hybrid build, and I'm running deadly maneuvers right here where I normally put like Auger Pact or like Prime Heated Charge or something like that. And I have Steady Hands mod because this gun has a lot of recoil, and since you want to like pace your shots more, recoil matters a lot more. Because without that Steady Hands mod, right, you got a lot of recoil and they got quite a bit of zoom actually. So I'd highly advise if you're going to use this mod that you also pair it with Steady Hands. Now unfortunately, the bonus crit chance is multiplicative, not additive. So that's why I'm still using crit chance here, because without crit chance, I'm going to spawn in a heavy gunner that's paused, right? I'm going to roll to get the bonus, right? And I just crit. But as soon as I throw back on crit chance and we roll again, we get red crits. So unfortunately it is multiplicative, so you still will need to throw in a crit chance mod on top of this. But to be honest, those downsides aren't really that bad. But like I said, it completely changes this weapon from a spam cannon into a hand cannon, where you're gonna want to shoot slower. I'm not entirely sure that this weapon has a whole lot of damage to really do that, as you can see here. So I'm gonna unpause this heavy gunner here, right? And then you're gonna roll for your next shots. We got slash proc there, so we didn't need to do another one. It kills in a decent time, but obviously you're going to be rolling a lot. Where normally, right, I'm going to get rid of the bonus shots here and reload. Right, you can just spam. Not sure that wasn't as good as just using the weapon with the Deadly Maneuvers mod, but it's a lot more relaxed. And do you really want to be just rolling around for like every single enemy that you face, right? Trying to get like multiple headshots on them, like after 2 shots, 2 shots, 2 shots, right? But what if there's like a speed nova, or what if there's a speed volt in your party or something like that, right? That makes the enemies harder to hit in the head. Then the mod isn't really doing a whole lot for you. Now there are some Warframes that can take better advantage of the mod, like for example Mesa. Mesa with her first ability, right, if she charges up her first ability, right, she gets a ton of bonus damage. So I'm just gonna charge this up all the way. Alright, go back here, spawn the heavy gunner again, make sure I get my bonus shots, and then right, and that does quite a bit of damage. On top of that, Mesa also has a passive where using single pistols make it so that have a faster reload, because without it, the reload isn't anything like to write home about. It's not like super fast or anything. So keep that in mind. You could also use Mirage. Now Mirage's passive is that she just has faster rolls for the most part. So she can roll faster than everybody else. So it's a little bit more practical for her. So if we use this heavy gunner here, okay, and then, oh, right? That's totally reasonable for Mirage. That's not terrible. So while this is a very solid mod, I'm not sure if this mod would convince me to use the Magnus over, say, something like the Kuva Kraken or the Kuva Nucor or whatever better secondary there is out there. And remember, you're only getting crit chance and not like extra damage on top of that. And if you have a Riven for the single Magnus, I would probably still take the Riven over this, because the Riven is just going to be better overall, and it's just going to be easier to use. And I don't have to worry about rolling to get that extra bonus crit chance, even though that extra bonus crit chance is nice. Anyway guys, that's all from me. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.